Hi, this is Ann with Graphic Design How To, and today I'm going to show you how to use a Photoshop mockup that has a smart object layer. All right, let's get started. Okay, I'm at graphicburger.com and I'm going to go to Mockups, and then I'm going to download this 10 mockup. The link for this is also in the description. And this will save out in our downloads. A lot of times a mockup will come in as a zip file, so you'll need to unzip it. On a Mac, that just means double clicking it and it'll create a new folder with the files in it. On a PC, you can right click and just choose extract or extract all. We've got the license in here, we've got a help document, and I don't really need these. If you do want to use a mockup from Graphic Burger, you need to read the license and make sure you're doing everything correctly. Okay, so I'm going to delete these and I'll just open this in Photoshop. Okay, and here we can see our layers. We can see what we're working with here. If you can't see your layers, you can go up to Window and then choose Layers right here, or hit F7. Usually when you download a mockup, you'll see one of the layers has been highlighted. And this is the one where you want to actually put your artwork on. Sometimes it won't be highlighted. And one thing that will help you identify which layer you're supposed to add your artwork to is this little icon over on the corner of the layer, which means it's a smart object. So if you see this, you can double click and see what's inside. And I have my own artwork that I want to apply to this tin. So I've already created it. I'm going to come out here to Illustrator and open it. So I've got just a few rectangles on top of each other. I've got a little leaf. This background I also downloaded from Vecteezy, but I'm sure you'll have your own design. This is just for the tutorial. So at this point, we want to just copy all this. I'm going to use my selection tool in Illustrator. Select it all and then copy. Then we'll go to Photoshop. And I'm going to get into this smart layer, the one that I'm supposed to add my design to. So we'll double click right on the smart layer and I'm going to paste in Photoshop here. I'll paste as a smart object because that will give us more flexibility if we want to change our design later. So I'll say OK. And then I'll grab a handle and hold Option to resize this. I'm going to make it about the same size as what's already there. I'll put it right up here. And then the pattern isn't going down far enough, so I'm going to double click on my Vector Smart Object, which will open up Illustrator, and we can make some changes here. So I'm going to hit V and grab my pattern and just enlarge it. Bring it down a little bit and maybe make it a little bigger still. So we'll save this, and then when we save that, if we come back out here to Photoshop, it automatically updates for us, and it centers it too, so we have to bring it down again. I'll hit V on my keyboard and just click and drag to get this right where I want it. Okay, and then I can also just delete this placeholder. One thing I forgot to mention is when you double click that smart object, it'll create this PSB document. And that is sort of like a document within a document. So right now, if we save this, it changes that PSB, which is basically the document inside the layer. And then we can close it, and then it automatically updates our mockup. So this is super awesome. You can see it's kind of curving it around the edges. It looks like it's really on the tin. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You basically just double click this, paste your graphic in, and then move it around or get it the way you need it to. Save that, and when you come back to this document, it will be updated with your design. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, just hit the subscribe button and the little bell and you'll be notified every time a new video comes out, which is every Thursday. All right, thank you.